Yamwato Ghana de Shimama ne Yamamina Kwaba Edeba UTV aso Midday eni ohene wa kese boahene ebraso se kase bo se mu for wasemo yesi nkonwa na afa yede ebesomo ensem bi edi akotene okase bo mu ya beti eniem dom kuma ba no deni wo my Ghana mra shebedwe fie dia todwa wo kire ese aban adwuma de kwan bia so yenyere ye ho nsinkete na yentimi enye Saso ena peni kwanchirefo ya wabene ewo bambomu semu edi atudwa se boko ensensam de Ghana fo enipa bi edi atresa se eyamanyosem entia yede ni betremu ewo epoye mantemo na amanebo ayensa kan se wahene ba ko dinsi akantem asa ne tie bia mpre wanyinsa de wo behwe no watimi etuso esa afie busia kase bono entremu enie Dom kuma ba no deni wo my Ghana mra she bedefie wasanso ye MPP mra she bedwani ya wogina ho ede ma de she wo futu abato empesua so yewura Alexander Kwame na penyo marken ane wode atodwa chem se nyome bi koso wo my Ghana mu a wose eha adwene pa se titi wode weni achem aban enwume mu aban adwuma de ye kwa ye nkwa ne hyew so sa eye ankrankra adwuma ne ye de a na afa ya koma mu ye fire ne ye nenso eba na aban adwuma wose ye nye ne sene fata ene bra na to ne boase a woni abnache buache edi nkomo ewo UTV so no wode atodwa wo kire se wo yi se leadership e wose ye hwe se e betimi asesem de akwan bia so e wo se kwasafo dwuma e besesa ya dwe no etimi baso e de magana fo nyina.
I think we need a national orientation
on
in this country.
Okay.
Where all of us will reorient ourselves and have a certain national psyche. Because sometimes I feel very sad. The way you abuse opportunities, the way akwenye bi fi abem ba yen
okay.
And this is across board. NDC, NPP, the public service, the way abenaze yen shwedu. I think that as a country we need to reorient ourselves.
Okay.
Omampeyi kufo starte. Ekede kufo na breed the Ministry for Information and National Orientation. Listen, nzama nkoye. Even the private enterprise. Nkrofu complain, oh obi ejuma wambantam, time oido obi bejuman, or say oko prayer service bi obi oko retreat, obi work Friday. By 2 o'clock, we fi ejuma, obi weekend, on be juma Monday because this or that. Nkofu pi ati wone juma. Wakofa abrofo na warhead wa Ghana. Weekend di mukro menyanko bi ne facility. Mukro no yezi nkomo. Na mu de Indian fu ebien ebaasa wetwem ho. Am say na Indian fu yo say kwamena ejuma no manfa India fo na wamba manager ejuma no bogu
Ghana nintime nye.
I was sad. Entrepreneurs a lot of businesses they are bringing foreigners to head because of what? In our public service a lot of waste because of young attitude. I believe that as a country, we can set that right. You go to America, they say America first, and the American dream. There is that sense of patriotism, Kasibi. But I think go to baby obi fido politicians no crowd no. DS continue so ye dibia. Important masa.
Abaye adwuma na enye wadwuma nti enko yenim.
Even in the company bim no obi ni attitude towards it. So I'm calling on government.
Okay.
For now, they have
the power.
They should initiate something.
Okay.
Create a national dialogue on this matter. Let all of us rally around it.
Okay.
Certain things must change. It's not just a change in political power, but a system that we all run.
Okay.
Onkoye. Yes,
Yet what has your voice so the nature more bokoya no wait if you po ya mantem nan sentem and a better adjustment in what's a cassia opportunity Emma Ghana for good so a year bomb pies and your tibiano as some GPS betting at Trinity honum Nanso Rosama beto Janice and Nani yes in paba con efremo a quabane saying Yache wine po and a Ghana rabbitimi enity and I'm so my penny quan share for ya what bene and war bambomun sem war my Ghana Richard Yebra Kumado at church ya watch say Yenny Pebini yen kan okra enkyere ye ho wase boko mentibi wase na atweniti no amanyosem wo munti wo post ni entimi hwe na emra batan enye dwuma.
We've always been saying it in terms of security management and conflicts and many of these issues. The best answer will be on 3 questions. Who are you fighting? What are you fighting for? And in whose interest?
Okay.
Who are you fighting? Kusasi's Mampusi. When you take Mahama Yariga with a unique structure, who gave birth to him? The question has always been, who are you fighting? What are you fighting for? And in whose interest? My brothers and sisters from Boko, most of them, Oman Bisom questions with. That is the danger. The second danger is politics. Because politics is very divisive in nature. Now, the way that's how I was teasing the two of them. The way politicians are getting involved, it will divide the people the more. Unfortunately, we have one person who is a very huge political figure from one side. We also have other groups of people who are huge political figures from the other side. If they box it in there, it will become NDC MPP. And that is where the danger is. One aspect of politics is everybody is lying. We know the truth, but everybody is lying. In most parts of Ghana, we have chieftaincy issues. In every community, there's supposed to be one chief. And in many parts of the world, we have chieftaincy issues. Why are they not killing themselves? And when you shoot somebody and kill the person, you are a murderer. Bisaon said, for all this, why has the police arrested anybody and prosecute them publicly? Politicians are and say, don't do it. And so once the security firm said the politicians are using them as a body bag, they'll pretend as if they are doing the work. Don't do it. And we call it security psychology. And that one you don't teach in classroom. You have to go to the field. And it's not purposely to go and talk to the chief. You want to go and do the security risk assessment. No, what the real threats are. That is what it is. If you can take away the politicians, Nakacha will say, Galamse, Boko, your national security threat. How do we resolve it? Within 1 week, it will be resolved.
Really?
Yeah.
Enkitamodi for tene abedi echire de ma NDC amanyoko no Yewura Godwin akwaga no worker sachire se wobesre nipa ba ko okromase ya ne ho abasem ya wo bibiada etwe na boso wono ye MPP mraso bedwani ya wogina hode ma adehia wo asen South Abato ampesua so Reverend John Intim Fojo wasre wo peni no se wo kai se brebi sie wo my Ghana mu a asem wa na edaba maso aye ka eye LGBTQI+ no wo hu ahode kase wo peni wo da ne di wo mo sisi anesem wo di to dwa ne se wiemhye mienu bi ebepie wo my Ghana mu akoke na afeso sika bone ho dwadie koso no wo se sa ahode na wonya ya eba LGBTQI+ wo de ka wasem no wonya sa ahode na afei won fanka koke ne ho sem ne ncheche wo ne bi ne
partisan and political.
How do they do that?
When you tell me say aban we aba and na cocaine eba ekrum ha ya cocaine wa cocaine ha plane mienu aba be lande enema eba akokra de ambulance ye nipa bia enim na enema ewom no ye suspect say money laundering and it is cocaine, it is this, it is this. You have made a thing partisan and political.
How does it become
what you are saying? Because if indeed you wanted a fact about something, as the head and as the ranking member, you could call civil aviation, Ghana Airport Company, to come and make us understand why these flights were here at this particular time. You suspected this and all that. How about me you opposition as the ranking member of your friends security and what
Intelligence.
Defense security and intelligence. But me you office. But you, as he said, we call air and now call we now call office and now he three started say Ebano. After Wakai say you are a ranking member for your French security and intelligence.
I don't think
we are going to hide behind that.
Which a trio day, a trio AK-47, as a sitting member of Parliament.
Mask.
You see,
member of Parliament.
Mask, and Kamuna introduce mask.
Remember,
the reason that we know say it makes sense. Senebeya Mukatre say obi she mask sometimes you hu nanima ye tumi target no ana bibia etesa eno ntina mo introduce mask no enti say obi so eba ofie na at least the leaders of the team omo she mask omo bomudin a kire say me na ye friend Godwin Akogan. I am the leader of this team. I am coming to do this inspection. I'm coming to do this. You trust those leaders and they go ahead. Omo masha mask we training they are none of your business if the people have the leaders have introduced themselves and where they are coming from. They've given you their telephone number, their name tags are here and all those things. Minya sure say another anka issue. However, corporate and you won't corporate. Every day you are on air. Last week Saturday Friday, journalists will be some questions or the buffo and the attempt and the story free studio. And it's joint news.
It's never true.
Didn't you walk out of joint news?
People call segment end, and another segment was coming on. That
it is not true.
It is
not true.
I was on joint.
It is not true. I was left the studio when he was leaving the studio.
The host of the show because we share videos on social media. Videos on social media. Or sorry,
Oswafo ya wo share wo my Ghana apomode ho nsem yewura kwabna minta kando en wode atodwa ya wo chese wo yepeni na nufu tabraba wo che nsuo no amna so Ghana fo nyina so nti no nya de bia de beka se minister soria na wote office kwan bia so wo behwe timi etua na mo sene be ya ayaresabia kese ne munkuma e wo my Ghana mu wo mu dwumedi a wode ehim Ghana fo no ebetimi ayekra behwe wodneni echemu e wo rage ayaresabia wo nkrapompuni mantamo na minister kono wansi wo bia hu wo koye no and watch say wo hwe CT scan na first washrooms ahodo bi ho ma wo se enya de a eye adwuma afi wo hyase se wo bisa ne ho semfo ahodo se wo hwe ayarsabia kese rage ayarsabia wo bi ho dodo na wo timi ekona first so emergency cases ahodo wo mo hwe na first standard na etia ba form no wonam so ne mpanifo kukudam ene eninti oda ayarsabia ya no ekonhyiamudi a wakyerechim ya wo kyese ne etie bia no wo behwe ne watimi esiesie
As you are all aware, when we came, we have been conducted around, especially at the imaging department. The CT scan has been done for some time now. I'm told about 2 years. The MRI has also been done for some time now. I'm told about 2 years. It's not been working. And I made few observations about the culture of maintenance that I'm not happy about. And so from here, we will begin to take certain decisions, policy directions. I have also stated on various platforms that I'm yet to understand why government will equip a facility, hospital equipment or medical equipment. Hospitals will run these equipment in most cases for a fee. And yet when the equipment are obsolete, they still want government to come back and maintain them or replace them. I think that must also change. This is not about rich alone. It's not about rich alone. It cuts across every part of this country. That must change. During the transition period, we read certain documents to the effect that there was a program running, that program was supposed to fix all these equipment. But later in the report, and then further to ascertaining the truth ourselves, we realize that it was to the contrary. It's clear. I mean, in the handing over notes, they will tell you Global Fund is doing this, Gavi is doing this, Kofi is doing this, and as part of one of them, I remember that they said these facilities or these equipment had been fixed, but unfortunately that is not the case. That is not the case at the moment. This government will not unduly delay the payment of claims. In fact, I have had conversations with the minister responsible for finance, and that he has made it clear to me that they are going to respect the provisions in the National Health Insurance Act 2000, where it states clearly that the National Health Insurance levies must be paid within 30 days into the fund. No minister for finance has been able to comply with this provision, and my minister for health finance promises that he's going to comply, and so I'm very sure that we are not going to witness.
Adia baako a etete wo my Ghana eye galamse nam so e man penifo swai wo kodenden wo mo so Eastern North Mantama posifo de atodwa wo kire ese wache nipa be se enson wa galamse tuo no wode wo ho agemo bi na pani kwankyerefo ya wode posifo yi ano aye DCOP Isaac Kojo Asante ensem wode atodwa de
upon intelligence the call probia ya fere wisi ni pankese me acheche enkrofo enson omania predendendin a omu ese asase etomo pe good then we between better ebo bes awia nonko ene enwumre no nsia na ye call sa enkroyin na ye call no nsetimechi enkrofo enson a ye fra omo Padmo ofosubu ate awadi infie aduanan num kwashi kedem wadi infie adunu enan Eugene Amoako wadi infie aduasia enan George Boabin onso wadi infie aduasia enan Bernard Creech ono wadi infie aduasa Frederick Agbolosu ono wadi infie aduasa enan Michael Amachiko onso wadi infie aduasa na normally some time bia na operation tie no onye du ha na obi adwane enti sebi machine omo dey adwuma no na bia hwese bia betutu omo eho ne yema kakra we are not expert I was saying ye men mitimi ya sebi ye betimi afa oho no let us say ya fa na etwitwa pictures na kakra e wo ho no because time bia wo chi omo na so anye sa ne ma onye don ba no mabeka asem foforo kra na se mati eni ayira yes I kokot nso a ya na hayen ese hu nipa ba ko na okuta pistol pistol no ye friend luga pistol ammunition a load ammunition 9mm ammunition 9mm esanya ammunition mako 17 dunso eka ho te say the ben say yema o minor say yayi ni investigation also akakra afa ho se ne don be court ye ewie wo mu a ye be pese omo de asase no e ma awo mo so omo nye ho adwuma nso no enso be di wo machi nti ye pese o man no aso sa na adisra me de best to ebia empenifu anim ni se no ye ku etia galamse no police for ye boy ye homo de se be nti saka e be hire ese ba bia ya form task force no nka machine no mudu tu no excavator no nka ye mbetimi atrain ye bu bi kwadan bi emienu se ne ye koda se obu dwane krampa ye betimi atu machine no e de aba ba bia hoye kakra ansa na ye bia be ma low bed akwakofa ye no esa ebebo anya sa ye ko no mu dwane a hu bibia ese na machine no esu ade ba je bu abebe part e betu kura no sa na emfa machine no ho hwe nti ubekọ no ma san atu e de konti whether ya ade so de bi mi se me mpanifo betie na asom epemu the best almost or more honor on your side honor. You reading her, side rock a crab from your son, your man. Into more honor. The best as your money and so as you trade, let be near your could take action.
Can you also for your education on some so my Ganamo was Sanso MPP Mrashe Bedenia with Jina Wade Madeshia, war bosom train abaton Persias and was sentimentum honorable doctor Yaw or say educhum and Nani abeto just with the knee at Shem with doom pizza biaya a jabrani eto honum. Now walk on your uncutono koi afe when they and penny for kukudam and ye nintin a koi senya beya will bet me a bornichi a dom. Wojina sa kwenya we so Emma Jedifording in 100,000 Ghana cedis nafe. Cement bottle base 200 was it John woman sanso and fencing biome.
Every bra eja eto kumase edum blue light edwanumu a ehye ne madwere be no omanfo dodo na eba ebehwe na wonu mama won yakọ akeka won sase ede aboa sa pepepe na akane soafo a ohwe ngumasu ansem so na wonu asa ye mrahye bedwani a wogina ho ema bosomtwe abato mpeso aso honorable doctor Yaw Osei Edutwum waye ene oba ye wama wonu mo yakọ papa ekiremu se woni won nyina ena edisa oyaw no wose wa manekwa wobaya na wokura ne nsem Ghana sika no empem ha 100,000 Ghana cedis enye ne nko cement a yedi esi dan yi wokura bag no mako ahenu ya wode bu adwadifo
kreni wohwe asam atoe na emodu eja no enye jaketwa nipa edwetire nyina ekọ ayara hotel mehuni TV show the announcement ban mehun se eyade a eden papa nyame ensamoden nyame na onimu fitete na obedi mu achi onchechire mu were na ye fam de beye minimisa ban fam de anso omo beye ye nyina be kambo mu so ma ba ku nipa ba ku na eja ye wura otumfo nso adaroma eni nyina ayadwuma bom Nianya baby ama mo agina yi Adaroma abrame beye emrase bedeni wa bosomche afatime nyina de abrame ba beye deputy minister for education mo bon michilo papa mechi den na mo achita ye ne ma mitri ye adma ongumasua mu o Penny so ade no free senior high school ya be ye ho adwuma nanso min remfi mu amota machi boa me ebo mpa ye ma me wonam abontina obitimi hia ka se doctor nyame nhira wa be ye adwuma den amagana enti ene samonso ma konso hwemu a ese me nso me ba na me be se mu nkran na me ka se nyame be ye obepedamo obebi asabre wo hwe no na ha na wo disika ehwe no ne menkoye no ekwan be bia mo atimi ahwakola no na eja ye ba ye na se ye nso ye simu bibi na edi simpanimfo iso na ne ese so de boa no mo so atimi e de aboa enti ye de 100,000 Ghana cedis kaneni a friend 1 billion ye de boa na adansie sembaba mu die na se di cement nsu twatwo ti anu nso mema mo bag baako ahanu na mo di aboa adwuma no
Jomtreni Emma United Traders Association ene Owura Joseph Ansa na wono ena wogina adwadifo ya na mu di aseda PSA Emma Dr. Yaw Edutwum
Owura Edutwum yeda was na misha na de kan se dimodie ne yegusu pa na titru pa de kan se benya kwan na yebetra ba bia yetie na yedumade atimi akoso e Owura so aba wadaroma ekwan bia ese mutimi faso na mutimi boae ama ba bia yetie ne yensa atimi akoya no
Aposifo ye wo Savannah mantemo de atodwa wo chese bremu de wo mo akonkoden aye dwumaden sansa brantie ba ko a yesusu se wodi ewuo nipa wo ye momo wo chi no eku no yaya no enei aposifo ensetimi aso ne pachi na wo twa won kasem no wo chese abrantie ye kan ho asemi ye fre no hu mumuni na empenifo de atodwa wo chese wanted list wo etifi epoye mantemo aposifo nkrata so eho ene wada eprobosome ne de toso enwotwe ene yensa so wo pechi na mpenifo de atodwa wo kyerese wo kodwane koteteye ewo north gonja mensimo na enam sa aposifo aso dafom tino wo mu chiya na wo mu nsa etimi aso ne pechi na aposifo mpenifo akyereke mu se Benjamin Apuri eya abrantie bia wo ye momo vendor na anwada betodwa se wopon ya wo kofie ene se emrantie mienu bi kodi na fewa akwa ya rehosem kese papapa na apeni kwankyerefo ya woda aposifo ano ewo Savannah mantemu de atodwa wo kyerese wonbeko so aye dwumade ne sane be ya enipa bonfo ya wo ye tutrasem ede mrabatan ehye wo nsem no ye betimi etu wo so asa empenifo ato so akyerkyerem se si ade abrantie no hu wada aposifo kukumu a woguso a wo pensen ne semo enti wo besese bremu de sane momo vendors na betodwa se enipa bonfo etu wo so sa ne nyina ye betimi ayi ade efri honom
media. Savannah Regional Police Command arrest suspects in connection with murder of a mobile money vendor at Parliamentary. The Regional Police Command, through an intelligence-led operation, has arrested one person in connection with the robbery and murder of a mobile vendor and one other person at Parliamentary in the Upper East region. The suspect, Nuhu, who was on the wanted list of the Upper East Regional Police, was arrested on the 8th of April 2025 at his hideout at Mankrago in the Savannah region by the Regional Operations Team. The suspect, together with other accomplices, on 3rd March 2025, shot to death Benjamin Apuri, a mobile money vendor at Kwalugu, and made away with an unspecified amount of money. The suspect is currently in the custody of Savannah Regional Police Command and will be handed over to the Upper East Region Police Command to face justice. They should be careful and know their surroundings. Any new face seen around, they should monitor their behavior and report straight to the police, not to a friend, but report straight to police and will take action.
Penny kwankyerefo ya woda ejura aban ayaresa bia no Dr. Emmanuel Jane wodi atodwa wo kyerese bremu de anursefo ne a doctorfo ne ede emia ye papapa ne nyina ne se bra ewi anase kromfo tete wom se tichu ne se wo ba adwuma anwumero behwe no na wo bi ato wasawraw ya kyerese wo ba ne sa na wo sika wo hu mobile phones anase japade bia no na wo gi ede efre wonsem wo gina sa akwanya we so asrem penifo se wo monyere bambom nsem emfama adehie
Meba municipality me ya come 40 years me shada nkasa a lot of issues but in recent terms I'm very much alarmed about these security issues because anybody can be at risk obitimi your penny a wokuruma na woko obitimi akoshia armed robbers nti ayama impanyimfo bebre have concerns wo ho a ye besere se aban ene police a bitimi aboa na yetimi a safeguard nkofo a one so what person will post one ebano who will rely on the issue that because of the violent issues, because of armed robbery and other things, and so they don't want to come until break our facility because our staff strength is actually low. The conform person where they work back. Yes, so sometimes we face these violent issues. So it's very, very, very much concerning as a municipal medical superintendent. I would want to say this to all the stakeholders to help us reduce reduce these incidents na betimi aboama ye betimi feel safe aye this is it say any media guys betimi adwanso atofem ahwe the number of issues are eba in terms of armed robbery, in terms of attacks, in terms of injuries. I also see a municipality. You say almost main can is almost 2 weeks there's this incident occurring.
Problem bakupa mi ame owo ejura potin ene ewura no motu basa ko agukrom no hadwe so ejura presentation any
yeto akase boy so ayede ni kyeremo ewo twifo nananom atena nkonya na sisi ampanifo akasa kyerkyerem se wonam kromu a ensema wote ne se wonim red eye mebunu bi ema ne mema bi aba wo msode enroi wo mo twene mi se ya ne wo mogye mu kuhanti wonam honom a wo hunu se hyen kra eba enam so mampanifo de atodwa wo kye se bremu de wode wonan esi fom sane be ya sa nubone hu dwade ye ekoso na mebu no afi de o mabrabo wo mo ese no ye betimi etu eso esa sana hene ye wo twifo nananom atena nkonya eye nana kojo brafo aduasa ya wotoso mienu wasra se Ghana ban ena afi National Commission for Civic Education 129 NC Assembly ehon
tia ma botaye no a eyese ye bebo foto e dia ma se bi nkwala e school anas wo mu enibie na wo ya ade e school e betumi enye skabi dia bo nkwala no na da chi mu so omo nwumesua no akonkan mu die na sa adwumadie aye Twifo Traditional Council ene ye di sa adwuma no Twifo atna ho for so many years ene ye Twifo Traditional Council e ba nya de ketwa engineer say try say betumi aboa ma Traditional Council na pega on 2018 ena ye chef fashion we keep to free ho no a ye ndie no de another one e ba e pa but yan kasa na yan kwala bi wa bruchire na yan ni wokrum ha no sky ye gigi yan 60,000 6,000 ye woni power bruchire ni no de kan wa so mu beboa etumi yan yan 6,000 enti de me kan kire yan twufufo ene yan titire ahaya hinkro ye o ma hini bebe o tena sa mesre o ma wa kontinu ni mo beboa aban iska be wuro can you answer? Let me say. Let be information service. Let's speak as music be so normal. Announcement, no more you wait. Na cast the back. To go baby. Anyway, NCC be problem I don't know. Radio TV. Sata me na nabi obofum. Imbisa akwati say radio bi speaker bi ye de oboko no okohade. Akraba fanasu sise mpanyimfo asori obia na na matrankunyo politicians obia hu se mabunu no sai ndi NCC ni ada what they say eso sa abedin de Ghana no frem omon na aban emfasika nwuram yan NTV8 toroso yan emfasika mo mabunu no ban
ebusia ye gina we so na ye twan ho sima ye ba ensam aka ene doso